former NFL quarterback Brian Hoyer on David Njoku leaving the Browns.
The thing that makes me feel confident is I thought Harold Fannin Jr. I mean, I think that guy's a star in the making. They did, the Browns nailed those picks with Schlesinger and Fannin Jr. and obviously Judkins. Hopefully he comes back from injury. But I think Fannin Jr. is like an Antonio Gates, a little bit faster guy in the making. So, it is, depends on how you want to play offense. Do you want to play in 12 personnel? And you could have those guys paired together, which I think would be great. But ultimately, they're kind of the same type of player. I don't think either of them really wants to get in there and block. So you have two basically receiving tight ends. You can now make Fannin Jr. the primary target. And look, the coach who's coming over from Baltimore, he was playing with two tight ends over there. So I don't know if he wants to, keep that. But clearly, Njoku wants to move on. I know we have a relationship with Vrabel from Vrabel spending a year in Cleveland. Our tight ends are great, but not getting any younger. Could that be a possible option? The thing that makes me feel confident is
let's welcome in Chris Easterling, Browns beat reporter for the Akron Beacon Journal. Chris, you look at that, it's not a surprise. Everybody kind of saw the writing on the wall with David Njoku.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can see it, and especially with like Brian was saying there on the clip, the emergence of Harold Fannin just sort of made him, I want to say expendable, but, a couple of Fannin's emergence, plus, look, the last couple of years, David's battled a lot of injuries. The production hasn't quite been there, so it makes sense. Obviously, Monken's a tight ends. If you look at his offense, the tight end is somebody who's who gets a substantial amount of opportunities, whether it's Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely in Baltimore, Brock Bowers at Georgia, even David, the first time, Todd was in Cleveland. So, I would expect that, they'd look and they try to fortify that position through the draft or, somehow, but it won't be at the price point, if nothing else, that Njoku was. And I think that's ultimately what this came down to.